to find the right place to put the light stream logo because I don't pay for the thing. So. This is mostly an attempt to see if anybody will actually watch me play this game. This is obviously an established character. Established gameplay I've been playing for like, good lord, I don't even know how long. I think it said 90 something hours.
Units received.
I had someone ask earlier on a older live stream from the last Red Dead Online that I did, and they asked when I was going to live stream next, so it occurred to me I haven't done it in a while. My Corvette. I call it Monster. It fits. I'm playing alone. There's nobody streaming with me today. There's nobody in the game with me today as far as I can tell. So if I'm not talking a lot, I do certainly apologize. I don't really talk when I'm playing this game. I should open YouTube just to make sure that it's going to that. I don't understand why YouTube does the way that YouTube does. Something hurt me. Typically, whenever something hurts you, it's because it's a hazardous force. The exact thing that I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the YouTube stream. For some reason, it always goes through its testing. What was that? Oh, a hexaberry. Cool. Interesting. Weird. this is gonna take a minute. Trying to remember which thingy I have all my stuff on. I'll remember the controls eventually, I promise. This has some stuff in it. I think it might be the runner that I have stuff on. Whatever. Which button is that? It's not that one. I do not remember which button it is. Oh wait, there it is.
Detected. Units received. Units received.
I am not used to hearing this game in headphone stereo, so it's a little weird.
Units received. Units received.
I'm still trying to figure out what games anybody would be willing to watch me play. Really don't know. If you want to see what I've got available, you can go to my YouTube channel. The link should be in Twitch. You just go to YouTube from there. And it's in the latest post that I put up on YouTube. It has the list of games that I have on the Xbox. And as of right now, until I can get a capture card for Twitch, that's pretty much what I'm streaming from. The entire purpose of getting the Xbox was so I could stream from it. So, might as well actually stream the games I've got, you know? There's a downside to having things right against each other. Like just behind this is my storage for apps and stuff like that. I have plans for another Corvette design. Ooh. I haven't built it yet. I've got the parts for it, I just haven't done it yet. It's gonna be bigger. Now, I will not be reading this out loud. I do apologize, but me reading out loud is horrifying. Unfortunately, it means that part of the Lightstream logo is over the text, so. If I streamed more often, I'd pay for it. But unfortunately, as of right now, Lightstream is free for me. my own stream on YouTube. Oh, there it is. Unfortunately, Lightstream does not allow, as of right now, comments on YouTube to go through to the webpage thingy. So I have to actually have my own stream open so I can see if anybody comments there. Quicksilver is nice, but I really need salvage frigate modules. So, back to killing bad plants. Now, this is not the first time I've played No Man's Sky. I also have it on the Switch as well. And, I don't know, I've got hundreds of hours in it on there, but like I said earlier, you can't stream from the Switch, and I really hoped that I'd be, I don't know, not playing with other people in the Xbox game, but the Xbox can handle the game a lot better. The Switch kept shutting down and having errors and just freaking out entirely. See if it's the I renamed it to the Runner, not the Roamer. Roamer sounds weird for me to say. Runner is easier for me to say out loud, so I've got stuff here, it's just not what I thought. My goodness. I think I did some hunting the last time I was in this. Just running them over doesn't count. Anything you hit with these things tends to eradicate it entirely. case you don't know, this vehicle is not available immediately, or even anywhere near immediately. Basically don't get it till you go to the anomaly. I do think it is interesting that it has a very clear engine sound to it, but yet, for all intents and purposes, it seems like any kind of future vehicle that we might have on another planet would be battery powered, not engine powered. Or, you know, solar powered, something like that. The idea of a combustion engine of some sort. It's just weird, you know? That's a minute away. Literally. frigate, salvage frigate mods, I can't actually install them on the frigate right yet. Small problem where that's in another system, and for some reason I can't bring it to me. Like going to planets with the aggressive sentinels. They're a pain in the tail. Oh. I'll take that. Quite a bit louder than I ever thought it was. Usually I have the TV turned down so I can listen to something else. However, given that I currently got a headset on, What? What? Okay. I'm so confused. Am I pointed down or not? Oh. Oh, that explains a lot. That's square. Occasional boiling fog. Yeah.
Units received. Units received.
Now, of course, I am only getting the units that I am for this because of the, because of the modifications that I have equipped to my exosuit. bad he doesn't have anything for the frigate. It'd be nice to have some kind of I forgot what these things are considered. Banned? Locked? Whatever. The mods that I have on my ship, this thing right here, this big monsters thing. The mods I have on this are completely maxed out. Oh, I think they're maxed out. I don't really. I have to do a weird trick to get new ones onto it. You take it up to the space station, you take off one of the shield thingies. That's a shield. You take off one of the shield pieces, you add the new mod to the thing, and then you put the shield thingy back on. It forces a free slot. If this were any other game, I'd say don't tell the developers about it, but honestly, if they keep updating the game, I really don't care what they do. As long as this game doesn't get forgotten, you know? New content would be nice. Oh goodness, not freezing water. Or radioactive water, or toxic water sucks. Now, if you do not know, I don't know how many people do. I don't know if anybody even really pays attention. Anything... Wait, let me phrase this. How do I say this properly? If you find all of the critters on a planet, and you turn in that you found all of the critters on the planet, you get bonus amounts of nanites that you can then spend on other stuff. Now, fortunately, as far as I have determined, there are no actual threats in water. Could be wrong. Maybe I've just been lucky this far. The only threat is basically yourself. Something highlighted and then it's gone. Whatever. works too. It's doesn't need to be a new species. It could be a new squishy. A lot of species are squishy. Oh, you can also keep pets. Kind of. It's interesting the way that the pets work. If it's big enough, you can ride the pet. If you're in the right atmosphere for them, you can harvest an egg from them and then hatch it. Which is odd, but whatever. Oh, cool. Those things always look like walking brains to me.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Now you can actually turn off the voice, I just like having it on. It doesn't actually need to talk to you, I just like having it on, it's easier for me. Is it flying? Or falling? What the? I'm so confused. Okay. What? That is the one thing about this game that does annoy the crap out of me. You can't look straight down. You look down at a slight angle. Why was it flying? Daggone, that's a lot of fish. I know it's probably a little bit redundant, but alien planets are strange. some things can be squishy. This is squishy. Kind of. You can also light it. It's only a little bit weird if you think about the fact that it's technically a bug. And yes, they do talk to you. This is not squishy. This is definitely one of those things that I would say is definitely not squishy. This, however, is squishy, except for the fact that there's guns on the side. Oops. Now, it didn't come with guns on the side. I put the guns on the side, you know. It's a kitty. Now, see, you can take the guns off the side, but... See? I just like having the guns on the side. It looks cool. As far as I know, it can't actually attack anything. I think it's funny that all the critters that you get will call you suit creature. Or suit friend. Because you're technically a entity in an armored suit. Keep hitting the wrong button. See, this is what I look like. I like doing things in first person, so you typically never actually see what I look like. Lizard puppy is definitely a dog thing. Oh goody, toxic plant. Okay, what am I missing? Flying ground, which means I need to find ground that's big enough to hold ground. And this weird square that I'm on is not going to be big enough for that. I do like this cockpit. Sweet. found ground. I don't really see a point in landing the ship. First off, it's an absolute pain in the tail to get it to take off again. I mean, it's not, but it's longer to take off than it is to just beam back up to it and then take off from that.
Units received. Units received.
They're so tiny.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I like to imagine that that's actually somebody flying through this planet's atmosphere, but I know it's not. It's just an NPC that's scheduled to go through it at a certain time.
Units received. Units received.
Planet of the tiny critters. Things with two tails and no arms. Very weird.
Units received.
Push.
Units received.
Oh my.
Units received.
That's 12 of 16.
Units received.
It said one of them was a flying thing that I didn't get yet, so. Good structure. Omnidirectional. So that kind of just means it goes everywhere. Hertz. 3.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Weird. These pillars are called knowledge stones. They help you learn the language of the aliens that control the system. to figure out how to harvest that. I don't quite know how to do that.
Units received.
Okay. The heck? Oh, I get it.
Units received. Units received.
You. Oh, grounded and underground. Here I am looking in the sky. Two left and one is on the ground, the other one's underground. It doesn't use any propulsion fuel to scale something like that, as long as you're brushing against the side of it. The moment you try to fly free of it, you burn through your propulsion quickly. Now, I do have a regular thing that I use as a skiff, which is this. This is my other Corvette. It's much smaller. And I haven't stripped this one for parts yet. And by skiff, I mean literally something that I take around the planet and try not to take it out of the planet. Because let's face it, this thing's tiny. But it's quick. I'm looking for large land masses on the off chance of finding the other missing critter. and hopefully finding a hole that will go down into the planet so I can find the underground critter that I don't have yet. And it's bright. I do think it is funny that this is basically the ship that you start with, except that it's got a different nose on it, the cockpit. I do like being able to make these things so that you can customize the colors that you want on it. Is that a hole? No. It's just weird to catch. I have an aftermarket mod on this ship that allows me to drift, which is why it looks like the tail end is a little bit looser on it than you would expect for a spaceship or craft of any kind, honestly. That looks like a hole. Let's see if I can find it. Interesting. I do not see it, but I swear that I have something equipped that allows for the drifting. It's this one. This one allows the ship to drift. Wow, YouTube is a good few seconds behind. Oh, I'm just okay, that was the last ground one that we needed. Now we need a way down. I wish I could just dig a hole and expect things to spawn in it, but that's not the way the game works. I love when the map breaks. Now, as long as this is the right kind of tunnel, then we should find critters down here.
Checks received.
More often than not, it's a little brain crawler thing.
Checks received. Checks received.
When the hole isn't big enough, you make a new one.
Checks received.
Oh, gold. I don't know how to harvest that.
Extreme subterranean toxicity detected.
Okay. Cobalt is so very, very useful. You don't get a whole lot of it. Ah, very good. Stalactites? Or stalagmites? I can never remember which one's which. I think these ones are stalagmites and those ones are stalactites. I am probably wrong. But I'll have it backwards. Okay, this is apparently not the right
Neurotoxins detected.
subterranean station that I was looking for. Oh, there's no critters down here. that's a larger plot of land there. I don't know how I didn't see this one initially. Ooh. My goodness. That tree. Big ass mushrooms. I think they're mushrooms. They look like mushrooms. Mushrooms. Flowers? That's something you can stand on. Is that the last one? It was not underground, it was on the ground. So annoying. They killed the little thing. Oh, that thing is creepy looking. And no, it's not a threat to me as far as I can tell. This is not to say that no animals ever will be a threat. There are quite a few predators on a lot of planets, but this one is not a threat to me. In fact, a couple of my pets were threats to me. Not the puppy lizard. That was not a threat. The armored fuzzy was a threat. I made friends with him in order to keep him from eating my head. I don't currently have a mission here. Let's see if it has anything available for me though. Yep. Nope. I do not know this language. I have almost all of the words from the Gek language, but the Viking language, or Viking, or whatever you want to, however you want to pronounce that, not exactly spoken out loud as far as I can tell, but the language for the race that controls this system, I don't have that learned on the system. On the Switch, I do, but not on the Xbox. Two entirely different game files, you know? Button. I might as well show you the, no, I'll do that on, Space Station. I try to keep my ships somewhat plane shaped. I like the shape of airplanes or, you know, fighter jets. So I kind of keep my ships somewhat plane shaped. I know it doesn't actually matter. At no point does it really matter what it looks like. It will fly regardless. Just a personal preference. I think I'm gonna summon the anomaly. See if there's anything left to learn from the salvaged thingies. How they're called. Should be far enough away from the planet. I have determined that you cannot spacewalk into this. You need a ship in order to enter the anomaly. This is my monster. a good ship. It's the right size for all the stuff you need for it. Plus all those weapons. I am maxed out when it comes to shielding. I'm maxed out when it comes to the engines. All these power generators like this thing and that thing. And I'm not maxed out on the weird turny ones, but I don't have anywhere else to put them. I'm maxed out on the guns that I have installed. It doesn't do much to keep people out of there, but... Oh goody, it's not loading. This is the only part of the game that I have found. I'd love to get a friend to play the game with me, but nobody I know plays this game. This is the only part of the game that I have found that allows you to interact directly with other players. Of course, because I'm using the mic.